1, 2.
1, 2.
Turn 3, 4.
3, 4. You can totally say, you know what, I surrender to the food and I will get it. Do you surrender?
No.
Never, never. All right, so we have a game. You pick a name out of the hat and then tell us what that person would be like today. You guys want to play? Nowadays, it seems all we hear is go green, eat local, buy local. Now, varying from week to week, her clients aren't exactly sure what is going to pop up in this box, but they tell me it's that mystery that keeps them hooked. But think about going through a haunted house. Your heart is racing. How much? And is it safe? All right, here we go. Are you ready?
I am so ready.
Question number 1. So while we're here, what are these?
Well, these are our beef short ribs, so they don't look that short, obviously.
No, they actually look kind of long.
Less pushing and shoving for sure. Some shoppers that headed out for Black Friday last night are asking, where is everyone?
In my hand right now, ooh, that's hot, is a glazed donut burger. Are you insane? Like, what? This is crazy. It's like a heart attack waiting to happen. And my friend, what is actually on this burger?
Well, we are at the Hamburger Fest, so we decided to step it up a little notch. If you're going to be at the Hamburger Fest, you got to do something a little different. This is the glazed donut, a smoked Gouda cheese, and bacon.
Oh my gosh.
On Thursdays, we package them all up into mixed boxes.
What's in the box? These. Fruits and veggies deemed too ugly to sell in stores.
I like to say, save time, save money, save the planet.
But Ashley Weingart sees perfection in the bumps and bruises. Her company, Perfectly Imperfect, takes those unwanted fruits and veggies from grocery store distributors like Giant Eagle and Heinen's.
Using more of this food that might be imperfect looking on the outside, but it's totally fresh on the inside.
Then the company boxes them up and ships them out to her clients in Cleveland.
Now, varying from week to week, her clients aren't exactly sure what is going to pop up in this box, but they tell me it's that mystery that keeps them hooked.
Which is great for people like Allison Gruba.
It's also caused me, too, to be creative with my recipes.
Who says now she cooks more and shops less while throwing out fewer meals.
I did not realize that so much food is wasted.
Weingart says she did, and that's why she started her company.
We estimate that so far we have redirected about 100,000 pounds or more of food that might otherwise be wasted.
Waste that equals up to 40% of our food here in the U.S.
Now, Ashley tells me whatever they can't use, they send to a local composting company, so literally nothing goes to waste. Lauren Wilson, News 5.
And then we also have some plots out at my house.
And you're really about sustainability and local foods, so much so that you developed a food pyramid, right?
We're always shooting for that pinnacle, you know, local, sustainable, humane, organic. And then if that's not available, then we'll go local and organically minded. And if that's not available, then we'll go local. And then if that, you know, and so on, all the way down the pyramid. We've seen farmers sort of raise their game to the level that we're purchasing at now.
And I'm sure it does feel good to feel like you're doing your part, in a sense, for the environment.
I mean, I think for us it was a natural progression. Proximity of farm and soil to plate directly correlates to quality. I mean, which that means my job's easier. You know, if I start with good food that's supporting our local agronomy and I put it through my kitchen and put it on your plate, it's even easier if it's local. I like to think about what could I do more, not how much I've already done.
Well, you've already done a lot, especially when it comes to recycling. You put some of that in your decor downstairs in the dining room, right?
Yeah.
Can we go kind of check that out?
Yeah, take a look at the dining room.
Okay, let's go.
Before you sit here watching them do this, they're spending the day doing this.
I mean, sometimes it's on the court or sometimes it's just, you know, on a piece of concrete or outside.
The Q Squad, Cavalier Girls, and Scream Team all start rehearsals hours before game time, prepping, stretching, and running through their routines over and over again to give their fans their best.
And whether the team is on the road or whether they are here, we are defending the land. So they can be clear across the country and they will feel us.
When the team is home, the stakes are even higher.
There is a big difference because for home games, we also have Fan Fest outside. And so we do a performance just like we would if we were inside.
And it's all run by her.
Town!
Emily Smith oversees more than 200 Cavs dancers and entertainers.
I have the best job in the world. All of these young people are living their dreams, and it's because of the Cleveland Cavaliers.
How do you join? Well, there's one requirement that tops all the rest.
The most important prerequisite for being one of our entertainers, you have to be a fan. You know, you have to live wine and gold.
So she let me put my skills and enthusiasm to the test.
To get in.
Pray for me.
There was the dunk,
Here it comes. Here it comes.
the toss,
And throw and move.
and of course, the dance.
Don't laugh at me now, okay?
5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6. One more time. Here you go.
Now that's what I call ready for showtime. Lauren Wilson, News 5.
It's like organized chaos.
Organized chaos.
What we normally do is you get the next 30 seconds to pick your favorite dish on the menu. But I want to switch it up a bit today. And I heard you have a food challenge, right?
We do. It's the Stewinator Challenge. It's a sandwich we made. It's about 7 pounds of meat, and we've had a lot of people try it, and I think only 7 or 8 people have ever finished it.
We do have a challenger, right?
We do have a challenger. He's a football player. He's been training.
Well, let's go check this out. I'm ready to see how much his training has paid off.
Sounds good.
All right, let's roll.
Okay.
Challenger!
What up?
How's it going?
Good.
What's your name?
Cal?
Cal. Nice to meet you, Cal. Lauren, are you ready for this?
Guess so.
Are you sure you're ready for this?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I got confidence in you. You look like you can do it. So I trust you. He was born ready. Yes, he was born ready. All right, Mike, how about whipping up that sandwich? You ready? All right, let's do this. Woo!
E-Team community reporter and possibly the sweetest person in the newsroom, Lauren Wilson, there she is, joins us to talk about how, Lauren, you really do need to enter at your own risk.
Exactly. Good morning, Boo. Think about it, guys. When you go through a haunted house, your body normally, or when you get scared rather, your body normally jerks when you get scared. But think about going through a haunted house. Your heart is racing. How much? And is it safe?
Pause, rewind. Before I got there, I was here.
I'm about to have the scariest fright of my life, possibly, in the extreme nightmare haunted house here at Spooky Ranch. My heart rate right now is about average, around 70 to 75 beats per minute.
Pretty normal for my age, but once I entered, that changed.
We'll be tormented, tortured, and even touched in this house tonight.
Fear, excitement, all of those things trigger something called the fight or flight response.
And he says you can pass out or even have a heart attack if your heart rate peaks too high.
And what this does is it causes the heart rate to increase. It actually has the heart start squeezing more robustly.
Remember that scene? One of my biggest scares, peaking at 110 beats per minute.
For someone like you, that actually means you probably weren't that afraid.
Well, I felt that afraid, that is for sure. Now, heart attacks from haunted houses are the exception, not the rule. Typically, people in their 20s and 30s can get up to 180 or 190 beats per minute, but that peak heart rate declines as we get older or have a history of heart problems. Dr. Martin says his biggest advice is to talk to your doctor if you are concerned before the experience and before the fright.
Ooh.
For the E-Team, I'm Lauren Wilson.